What's up, everybody? Damon here, and in today's gaming news, Deadpool gets a cheeky Xbox controller, No Man's Sky gets a huge update, and you can now have the power in Elden Ring. This is your Daily Fix. To coincide with the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine movie, Microsoft has made a new Xbox controller shaped like Deadpool's ass. The new Xbox wireless controller is modeled after Deadpool's much-discussed, perfectly rounded tush. Microsoft called this new Xbox pad the Cheeky controller and said it, quote, channels Deadpool's buns of steel in its firm yet surprisingly comfortable grip. As is usually the case with these special controllers and consoles, Microsoft is making this Deadpool ass controller available only to competition winners. Fans aged over 18 worldwide can enter for a chance to win this Deadpool collectible by following Xbox on Twitter and retweeting the official sweepstakes post. There's more to the collaboration. On July 22nd, the first 1,000 fans to buy an Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Core from the Microsoft Store get an exclusive Cable Guys Deadpool controller holder by EXG Pro to enhance their gaming setup. And there's a custom Deadpool-inspired Xbox Series X console and stand featuring two foam versions of Deadpool's katanas and two Xbox wireless controllers. This one's a competition prize also. I know, it'd be cool if we could just buy these things, right? In any case, Deadpool and Wolverine finally arrives in theaters next weekend on July 26th. Moving on, Hello Games has revealed the next update for No Man's Sky, called Worlds Part 1. This huge update for the now 8-year-old space game is its biggest since 2020's Origins update, and focuses on much requested variety and major visual enhancements to the universe. These include fancy new water effects and even what looks like gameplay inspired by the community-driven Galactic War in Helldivers 2. Development chief Sean Murray says the tech Hello Games has developed for its upcoming new game, Light No Fire, is now being incorporated into No Man's Sky. On Worlds Part 1, Murray said Hello Games has completely refreshed the universe with new technology, new flora, new fauna, and new gameplay. He says, in No Man's Sky, what you see on the screen is generated by the computer, and we're achieving a level of variety that just wasn't possible before. The English studio has developed new water technology that can create waves and reflections to make ocean planets feel completely new. Ships can now land on water, planets have wind patterns, and the waves are dynamic and react to the weather. New surface volumetrics include rolling fog, rain, blizzards, and even sparks coming up from lava. There are new creatures across the fresh biomes too. Worlds Part 1 brings with it a new expedition. Expeditions are timed events in which you embark on galactic trips from one specific point in the galaxy to another. They encompass several challenges and achievements exclusive to each named expedition. Murray said the new expedition is inspired by Paul Verhoeven's cult classic science fiction war movie Starship Troopers and is something really different. It takes players on a tour of new planets with everyone battling together. Progress, Murray said, is community driven with new super cool rewards. Again, sounds a bit like the Galactic War and Arrowhead's smash hit co-op shooter Helldivers 2, itself heavily inspired by Starship Troopers. And finally, Murray teased there's more to come from No Man's Sky, saying the update is called Worlds Part 1 because, I guess, there's much more to come. No Man's Sky launched in 2016, initially for PC and PlayStation 4, before coming out on Xbox One in 2018, and PS5 and Xbox Series X and S in 2020. A Nintendo Switch version followed in 2022. Over the years, Hello Games has issued a long list of major updates. The studio is apparently keeping very busy. Alongside updates for No Man's Sky, it is working on its next game, Light No Fire. It's about adventure, building, survival, and exploration together, set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth. And finally today, an enterprising Elden Ring player has almost perfectly recreated 80s hero He-Man in the game. Now you can too, by equipping gear introduced by the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, including a version of the Power Sword that allows you to reenact the character's iconic transformation. They put this chest piece and sword in the game, and I did what I had to, wrote Reddit user Seth Clock, who shared a video of the new He-Man build alongside details of the gear needed to recreate it. First up, you'll need to grab the Iron Rivet armor after defeating Red Bear in the northern Nameless Mausoleum located to the northwest of Castle Insus. Then equip a plain set of bracers. Seth Clock opted to go with Godfrey's Greaves to complete his He-Man armor set, which can only be obtained from Finger Reader Inya in the Round Table Hold. For the final touch, you'll need to seek out the Sword of Light, introduced in Shadow of the Erdtree. Now for the youngins, in the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe animated series, the Power Sword served as a conduit through which Prince Adam channeled the power of Castle Grayskull in order to transform into his alter ego, He-Man. the most powerful individual in the universe. Sadly, the Sword of Light won't go so far as to change you into an all-powerful avatar of justice, though it will set off a light show that damages surrounding enemies while buffing your holy damage output. Actually, getting your hand on the sword is a little tricky, involving the use of an Indiana Jones-style invisible bridge. Be sure to check out our walkthrough to find out exactly how to find the legendary weapon. Of course, to complete the look, you'll need to do a little facial sculpting and select an appropriate yellow hairdo in the character creator, but we'll let you figure out the finer points there for yourself. And that is your Daily Fix for Wednesday, July 17th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch 10 minutes of exclusive gameplay of Star Wars Outlaws. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned IGN.